Listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to samcharles.com. This is just going to be a guide to selling your domain names. Where do you sell them? What platform do you use? This is just going to be a guide where I tell you how you can sell your domain names if you're a new domainer or a new investor and you just don't know how to sell your domain names and you don't know where to list them. And I'm just going to guide you how to do it. Well, there's several options to do this. As you see the screen at the moment, this is my own landing page. So these are my own custom landing pages. Now, if you have got a bit of technical knowledge, which is fairly straightforward, having a hosting package and being able to do basic things like that, then you could go to Theme Forest, and if you have a look on there, they have got a few domain landing pages where you can download, upload it to a server, and then you can configure it with all your domain names. Now, if that's too much technical knowledge, then if you want to go down that route and have your own landing pages and you want someone to help you do it, I can do that for a fee, because the basic thing is you're going to get 100% profit if you have your own landing pages where you don't have to use the likes of Dancom, GoDaddy, etc. But as you can see, my landing page is pretty good. I'd say it's better than Dan.com's. It's just straightforward, isn't it? For sale, buy, lease, put an offer in, name, email, or they can actually go down the bottom and click on the email button and email me straight. Now, for other platforms that you can list your domains for sale, which will go out to the marketplaces out there, are places like Dan.com. Now, Dan.com, if you don't have an account, you should have an account, and it's fairly straightforward to join up to Dan. Obviously, you just register your details, and then very straightforward. You can you'd log into your account and you can manage your accounts. All you'd have to do is change your DNS servers to ns1.dan.com, ns2.dan.com, and then you'd have if you authorized it, you'd have the verification NS server, which I would advise everyone to use. Now, when you're listing on Dan.com, say for example, ASL, which is one of mine, as you can see, that's one of my domain names. You basically have a make offer, and someone can put in an offer, I don't know, 100 or whatever. Let's see, £1,000. Basically, with Dan, it's a big marketplace. It's very straightforward. They've got their own payment system. You can do monthly payments, and I've sold a lot of domain names on Dan.com. Obviously, Dan.com is now part of GoDaddy. So at the moment, they charge 9% fee to sell a domain name. That might rise because of GoDaddy. I'm not too sure about that. But the thing I like about Dan, it's very quick. You sell a domain name, they transfer it normally within the day, and you can get paid sometimes the same day, but generally like the next day. Now, with Dan, you can list all your domains. Let's have a look, see if I can log into an account. So this is not my account. It's my wife's account, and basically this is a dummy account. So this is just to show you basically what it looks like. So you'd log in, you'd have my domains. These are all these domains in here, I don't own them anymore. So yeah, you'd have all your names listed. So you'd add your domains. So test1.co.uk, and then so on. Or you could bulk upload your list of domains, etc. And load all your domains up. And once they show up in your Dan profile, you put your buy now prices, I don't know, 2,000 minimum offer, 200, and things like that. And you've got so many options in here. So many options, and yeah, and obviously you can configure lots of different things like parking, installments, rental, and price request is obviously a new one that they put on there. So yeah, it's a great platform, and if you have a domain that you want to stagger the payments, it's a good place to do that. And I found for impulse buys, especially ones where you're trying to flip quickly, is you put it on Dan.com, you link it to Dan, and then they could purchase it straight away, pay straight away, and that's so much better than doing the old-fashioned way with invoices, etc. That's one platform to use. Another one is afternic. As we know, afternic is part of GoDaddy as well. You would sign up for an account, fairly straightforward, add your names. The good thing about when you add your names to afternic, they would go on the GoDaddy platform, and they'd be spread across all the registrars. So say, for instance, you're selling .co.uk's, your names would be listed in all the big registrars in the UK. Your buy now prices would be listed. But you need to, generally the buy now prices would be, the impulse buy now prices are always going to be below 5,000. So just remember that for credit cards, anything above 5,000 is generally bank transfer, as far as I know. And the good thing with .com is obviously fast transfer, and yeah, generally I've sold a lot of domain names on GoDaddy afternic, and they're a good company to use. The only downside to them, 20% they charge. So if you don't have your names listed on afternic, you're going to be losing some sales. That's all I can say about that. Now to the next one, Sedo. So Sedo go back a long time. You know, they've been around donkey's years. I've got a lot of domains listed on Sedo, but I don't sell any domains on Sedo. Their platform is okay, but I don't have any of my service pointing to Sedo. I just don't like their landers. Yeah, they are changing things around, so maybe I'll change my mind in the future. But for CCTLDs, yeah, a lot of them do sell. They'll have sold names in the past on Sedo. I just don't take preference to Sedo. But yeah, I personally would list all my domain names and all the platforms so you can get all the coverage. And so I go back to having my own landers. And having your own landers, you can control everything. You control the leads, you control the emails. But then again, if the buyer wants to use escrow, or if the buyer wants to go through Dan, then you'll have to go through Dan. You know, or you can do a private sale. It all depends on the buyer. It all depends who you are. It all depends on a lot of things. Now, Uni Registry, another company that's been bought by GoDaddy. So it seems like GoDaddy That's everyone. Now, they are a good company to list your domains with. You know, I've had a lot of leads coming through Uni Registry, which for some strange reason they haven't been coming through elsewhere. You can register for an account for them, but they're going to be they're merging across the GoDaddy anyway. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen between them all. Dan, Uni Registry, the lot. You know, I really think they should all sort of work together, because at the moment they're all separate. Now, yeah, I would register with them. It's easy to join up an account with them, and it'd be the same thing with Sedo. You'd use the NS servers for Sedo, and with Uni Registry, you'd use the NS servers with Uni Registry. Once you've signed up and you add a name, you change to the NS servers. But you know, if you're starting out in the game, I would personally use Dancom, just a straightforward, easy. I'll just give you an example: test1.co.uk, import. Let's see if it lets me allow that. I don't think it will allow me. Yeah, so obviously you go to the settings, and I just want to show you. See, look, this is where you've got the verification. So you'd have ns1.dan.com, ns2.dan.com, yeah, and then for your verification you'd have this, and you'd set this for all of your domain names that you're going to put across the Dan. Now with this, once you've got the domain names added to this, you know, it'll add to your platform. But the good thing about it, if someone else has got a domain on the platform, that's your domain, and obviously you've called it, etc. Once you put the verification in the NS server, add it to your domains, it'll take a little while, and then it'll list it on there. But you know, it's a great platform to use if you're starting out. But you know, once you've got a fair few amount of domains and you want to try something different, you know, try your own landers. Might seem, you know, difficult at the start, but it's worth it. It all depends how many names you have. If you've got like thousands of names, it might become a bit more difficult to using your own landers. And then you've got to think about it. Using your own landers, you're going to be using your own hosting. If your hosting goes down, or if there's technical difficulties or something gone wrong, then you're going to lose leads. So there's lots of little things out there. There's lots of other places to sell your domains out there, which are more brandable domains, but I'm not going to go into that, because I just feel that you know, that's just a completely different market. But if anyone wants me to go into it in the future, I'm more than happy to do that. But have a great evening, morning, or wherever you are, and speak to you soon. Thank you very much for listening. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. My email address is me@samcharles.com. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.